So if you're a fan of Google Stadia, then you heard the news, and that is, well, on January 18, 2023, Google Stadia is shutting down. So, yes, a lot of people predict this. They said eventually it's going to shut down, and for obvious reason. And that is, if you don't know what Google Stadia is, it's a streaming service from Google. So, again, some sort of alternative to trying to get a PlayStation 5 or XS. Technically, it's supposed to be cheaper. However, the caveat is you need to have a strong internet and basically connect online 24/7. So that is what Google Stadia is. It is a streaming device. And yes, so they are closing down. It is unfortunate. And of course, in my main channel, early 2022, January, I did a unboxing of the Google Stadia Premium Edition, and I got it for $20. They were like selling it during Christmas for $20. You gotta see like a hint of why there. So, is it bad? I did try it for a while, but yes, you're gonna need a really strong internet connection, and it's probably be best to be wired for this thing, because I did play for a while. I was able to play some game, and then there were times when I did try to play some of the games, couldn't even load. It was taking like 30 minutes, and so I'm like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not dealing with this. But I have to say, the controller is comfortable, so just hang there. So yes, it is closing down. I can't really say it's unfortunate, because the idea of streaming your games rather than having them physically or digital download, at least, you have to rely on an internet connection. It's not good. And you're, paying for full price, $60, $70? So, no, that doesn't really work to some extent. I know there's even now rumor that Microsoft at one point even considering doing a streaming device option for the Series XS. But again, the technology is not there yet. Again, internet, you really need to have a strong one. So I kind of see that, this is not going to last long. Like, it is what it is. It's unfortunate, but type of technology, it doesn't work. Because heck, even Amazon Luna is the same deal. You need a strong internet just to play the games there. Because I had tried it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So with that said, a lot of question is coming out. The biggest one is, are you going to get refund for all the games that you bought? I mean, surprisingly, if someone does that, I salute you. And what about the hardware? Do I get a refund for that one also? Because now it's going to be just a useless paperweight, because again, once January 18, 2023 pass, that's it. You can't use the service. However, the controller itself, I'm going to tell you, you can use it for Steam, maybe playing emulator. The controller is comfortable. I like it. But again, using it for Stadia, well, it's a different story there. So when it comes to refund, Google basically crazy is taking a big L, because if you bought the hardware, they are going to give you a refund. So they have a record of people who bought it. So apparently, according to Google, they're going to refund the people who purchased the hardware automatically. And then when it comes to the games you download, $60, that's insane for some people, but it is what it is. They're going to refund them. So the only downside really for this one is that if you pay for a Stadia Pro subscription, yes, that's not going to be refund. That one's going to be an L. However, they say as of September 29, 2022, it's going to be free now. So in other words, if you pay for the Pro, you're going to have it until January 18, 2023. Because as of right now, you cannot buy the game. You cannot sign up for Stadia Pro. I don't know if everyone can automatically now have a Stadia Pro subscription for free until January 18, 2023. Again, who knows? But yeah, so Google is taking a big L for this one. They're refunding everyone who purchased the hardware and the game. So that's going to be unfortunate and sad. But again, some people believe in the product, but this is what happens. So what can you do? And as for the people, if you're concerned about what's going to happen with the Stadia team, Google said that they are going to be transferred to other section, hopefully, because one of the biggest sad here is not about the service or the product itself. If the people working behind it, just doing their job, trying to make a living. Now, there's no point of having a Stadia team because there's no Stadia. What are you going to do? So, I mean, that's why Google's going to try to put him in different section of the job. So, that's actually cool, admirable, awesome there. So, yes, it is unfortunate that Google Stadia is done. If you're a fan of it, which maybe some of you are, I feel for you, but, I mean, push cut to shove. The writing's in the wall. The idea of a streaming service doesn't really work. OnLive did it, that didn't work. Gakkai didn't do it. There was a reason why PlayStation basically bought Gakkai. And then, of course, there's no more PlayStation Now. That was combined with PlayStation Plus. And probably I wouldn't be surprised if Project Luna is going to be next. As of right now, like I said, if you have Amazon Prime, you get to play some of their games. The only reason for me, even though I have Prime, I don't do it. It's time. I have a lot of console. Like I said, I'm to some extent sick in the head for that one. And like I said, in an impression for Luna, it is a good alternative, especially if you're buying a lot of stuff from Amazon, you know, like whether material you need, clothes, garden, mechanic, electricity. You get the idea there. It's not that you get cheap stuff, basic stuff, generic stuff on Amazon, but different story there. But the bottom line is I'm trying to say that I wouldn't be surprised in the long run that Amazon Luna will follow suit when push comes to shove, because if not a lot of people are using the service, there's no point. So is it a bad technology? I would say to some extent no, but it's just not there yet. I mean, maybe, I know friends of mine where we're talking about Google Stadia and say, well, why not have either Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo buy them and use that service, that streaming service, say, okay, I don't want to pay for an expensive Switch, PS5, Xbox, whatever. I want to just pay, say, $99 or below. I just want to play some of their games, and I don't care about buying the games. I just want to play them fast. If I get bored, whatever, move on. That's a possibility, but again, you have to have a strong internet. I think when it comes to streaming, like I said, the alternative is sell it cheap, and for the games, don't sell the game digitally like $60. Maybe make it part of, like, for Nintendo, the expansion pack, PlayStation Plus Extra or Premium, I think that's what it's called, Xbox Ultimate Game Pass, something like that. I'm just saying there. I know Microsoft, their xCloud, Sony with Gakkai, so maybe Nintendo, just saying there. But as of right now, Google is done. The technology is done. It is what it is there. So that's my thoughts on Google Stadia shutting down. It was eventually going to happen. Can't do anything about it because not a lot of people don't like the idea of playing games with a strong internet. What if you don't have a strong internet? Why not just put in the game disc, game cartridge, whatever, and just play it? Kind of like the days of the 8-bit, 16-bit era. Just saying that. So with that, I'll see you guys later.